whatever it is, happy Christmas Eve celebration. This is Judy Matejczyk, and yep, this is Transformation Tuesday for Christmas Eve 2024. Let's take a deep breath in here. And let's get planted and grounded in this beautiful time of year, time of day, time of your life. December 24th, 2024, Transformation Tuesday. Let me tell you a little bit of background while everybody's coming in here from Pennsylvania, from Ohio, California, Texas, all over. Welcome. Yeah, welcome. So Transformation Tuesday, we've been coming together every Tuesday with guest speakers since 2020. And I just wanted to take this time to thank all of our, well, first of all, let me explain to you, take a deep breath in. Let me explain to you my background. This is a painting that my father painted in 1942. And it, to me, the symbol of what Christmas Eve is about, that peace, that joy, that peace and tranquility, the serenity. And there's his signature right there. Yeah. Blair Matejczyk, 1942. So he's no longer with us, and many of you out there might have be longing, and you know, this time of year might be just difficult for you. I want to take time out to celebrate you and celebrate the memories of everyone. So before we get going, I'm going to read the daily word for today, but I want to thank some of our speakers for 2024. I'm just going to read off a bunch of them. There was Susan Stanton, Lori Harris, Erica Faye, Lynn Wansu, Rajika, Mahan, Kit Holmes, Carlos Diaki, Cindy McCann, Stephanie Puente, Deb Marler, Jane Bick, Tara Brown, Adelina, Tara Chico, River Easter, Benjamin Blackett, Jan Mayer, Caleb Boggs, Katie Augustine, Wayne Forrest, Danusha Lipinski, on and on and on. And I wanted to celebrate and appreciate all of these light beings who are out there transforming the world as lighthouses. Now, this is a special opportunity for us to take a deep breath in and bring to mind perhaps a person, perhaps a child, that's a lighthouse in your life. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Right? So I'm going to read the daily word for today, December 24th, 2024. So take a deep breath in. Get centered. Perhaps you're taking some time out during this day of preparation. I was talking to my meditation group today. It seems like this is like the labor before the birth. You know, like, okay, I get her done. And then and it's like contraction energy, and then expansion energy, and then contraction energy, and expansion energy, and then boom, this contraction, and boom, and then all this joy. This joy of a birth, the birth of your essence. I mean, your birth Christ within you as well. All right, so here we go. Tuesday, December 24th, 2024. Holy night. Holy night. On Christmas Eve, I prayerfully imagine a peaceful, joyous world. The bright hope Jesus has brought to so many continues through the ages. Nativity scenes show shepherds, kings, and loving parents gathered to pay homage to the hope heralded by the arrival of this baby, Jesus. So this Christmas Eve, I pray all humankind knows the peace and joy surely fell on that long ago night. I used my longing for a better, more loving world as inspiration to put feet on my prayer, doing whatever I can, wherever I am, to keep that Christmas spirit going all year long. On this holy night, I affirm there will be peace on earth and goodwill towards all. I believe in our oneness, and I trust in God through the blessed reminder given to us this holiday season. And the verse it came from, and she gave birth to her firstborn son, and wrapped him in bands of cloth, and laid him in a manger, because there was no place for them in the inn. From Luke 2:7. On Christmas Eve, I prayerfully imagine a peaceful, joyous world. Oh, we were talking about this in my meditation group this morning about having, all these plans, and it's supposed to go this way, and everything, and then like, woof, and who are we being when it doesn't go our way? Or one of my friends was saying, the whole dinner stuff, and let's go say prayers, and the dogs start barking and everything. I was like, but going to prayer, no, thank you for barking dogs. And what if, like this whole story about going and making this long journey through 2024, through our Advent season and everything, and we're at this end of this journey, having all this preparation, going out, trying to find a room in the inn, all the airports and everything's crowded, and boom, there's nothing there. Can happen anyway. It goes into this cave, the manger, boom. And I love that the teaching and all the people gathering around and watching this miracle. What if you were the miracle people are waiting to see? Or maybe you can see miracles in others. So as I was preparing for this message today, I wanted to give you three ideas of how you might take something and give your gift to someone that has nothing to do with present, everything to do with present. Okay, so in one of the meetings I go to, we talk about the priceless gift of serenity. This priceless gift of serenity. Accepting the things we cannot change. Courage to change the things we can, like attitudes, and the wisdom to know the difference. So I was having fun last week, and I created, I wonder if you could see this. Maybe not. Yeah, these salt shakers, you see. So as a gift, I was giving these serenity salt shakers out, for when, you might want to like sprinkle it on everybody else. But however, the serenity salt shakers are for you to be used in the next coming days. What if, like, when it gets chaotic or something goes on, you remembered your salt shaker, sprinkled it on, and you were able to find that peace, love, and joy. Another friend of mine goes outside for a couple minutes, takes a deep breath, knowing that everything's happening is supposed to happen. I love it. So it's serenity salt shakers. That was the first thing. I was at church last week, and Reverend John Bierman said something that I'd never heard before about bringing joy into the celebration. Joy being that inner sense of peace, that inner joy that only could come from within. J-O-Y, joy. And then he talked about yes. So what happens if somebody asks you to do something and you said yes, and and I'm just going to put out this challenge here to over the next 3-4 days a week. Okay, you're with your relatives or whoever, and your only response when they asked you to do something was yes, 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 even when you didn't feel like it. In other words, you're making their day because asking you to do something that maybe you just don't feel like doing, and you're just going to go yes, and they're going to go, wow, you took something off my plate. So joy, J-O-Y, jubilant outpouring of yes. I could say that again. Joy, jubilant outpouring of yes. Let's practice that. All right, you guys? Okay? Yeah. And it will hit midnight, and all the parents will be all done, doing all that stuff, and then they'll go, yes. And the kids will wake up and go, yes, at 2, 3 in the morning. And what if it was all about the joy, jubilant outpouring of yes? All right. So, and then another, I'm also reading a book by Brian Proctor talking about My Dad Knew the Secrets. And it's about lessons that he learned from his father. Because we're all in this legacy, we're leaving legacy, whether we like it or not, And so what if, here's a story that when Brian was a little kid, and he went and he changed schools quite a bit because they lived in, I think, Toronto, London, I forget a couple other places. And so he changed schools quite a few times. And he would have a hard time knowing that he would be the only one, a new kid in there, and how he would fit in. And Bob Proctor, in all of his wisdom, and he would tug Brian in at night. They would talk about really important things like that. And Bob said, just when you see people, look at their forehead and see MMFI. Write that one down, you guys. MMFI. Make me feel important. MMFI. So when he would go and meet someone, he would ask them questions about their lives. Be curious about that. He was the new one, but be curious about who's in your environment. MMFI, and be curious and praise, whoa, you have that tradition? Wow, tell me more. That's another 3 words. And I thought, what a genius. So as a new kid, you're going in and you're meeting new people and asking them questions. Whether they ask you questions back about your life or not, that's not the point. Make me feel important. So how about over the next week or so, or year, or the rest of this year, when you see someone, ask them questions. Get curious. Get curious about their lives. They'll remember that. And then the next time you see him, and I remember Bob Proctor saying that too, he will remember something very important about whoever he was meeting. Now, there's a story that he tells, I think it was him or Mary Morrissey was told about, they meet thousands of people over their lives because all the events they do. And she would consciously be there with that person, no matter who they are, they're with them, eyeball to eyeball. And she might not remember their name, but she would remember something important they were telling her. and mentally put that back. So the next time she would see them, she would go up to them and might not remember their name, but she would say, "Oh, how's that sun doing?" Because she remembers it was a story about the sun. And they would be like, "Oh, you remember." And they would tell more of the update on the story. What if you could do that just a little bit and make me feel important, make them feel important, right? Isn't that cool? I love it. So we have the Serenity Salt Shakers. We have Joy, Jubilant Outpouring of Yeses, and MMFI. So this is like the three little tips or tools I wanted to bring you today. As we take a deep breath in, I just want to celebrate each one of you, paradigm shifters, anyone who sees it, for being a point of light to shift and uplift the planet. Because isn't that what we're here to do anyway? I want to end with a poem today. Let's see. Okay. A poem that another one of a poem for Transformation Tuesday on Christmas Eve. So take a deep breath in and let's put ourselves in this peaceful scene, this Pennsylvania snowy creek peaceful scene. And imagine yourself up in that cabin. You just brought in a load of logs, cozy. There's a barn up there. The sounds of the water. A poem for Transformation Tuesday on Christmas Eve. The air is crisp, the stars ignite. A hush descends, a sacred light. Transformation's hand, a gentle touch. Yearning soften, loved ones much. Old grudges fade, forgiveness blooms, a kinder heart escaping gloom. Gratitude swells, a thankful sigh, for blessings shared beneath the sky. The weight of worry starts to ease, a quiet peace, a sweet release. Transformation's magic, soft and deep, while loved ones slumber, secrets keep. Awaiting dawn, a brand new day, where hope and love will softly sway. Transformation's gift, a tender grace, a smile upon each cherished face. So I bless you, appreciate you, and behold this energy we're about to put around the globe for a peaceful, blessed Christmas Eve. And so it is. And so we let it be. Merry Christmas.